I'm gonna stand up like a unicorn out here on my own. I've got the power of a unicorn. And it's gonna be phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another video, and today I am doing one of my independent reviews, giving my verdicts for all 37 entries for this year's Eurovision 2023. This time I'm reviewing Israel and Noa Kirel and her song called Unicorn. Yes, there's a bit of this going on with Israel this year. So yes, Noa Kirel will represent Israel with the song Unicorn, and we've waited a long time to hear this song because she was first announced way back July of last year, so we've waited a long ass time for this, and I guess it's worth the wait because I do like Unicorn. I think it's a good bop, and yes, it's all about women empowerment, a good feminist bop in the competition this year, and I like it. And you know what? I kind of like the structure of it. Can I be a bit controversial saying that? I do. I think, look, it has had a bit of mixed reaction about the structure of the song. Like, it's 5 songs into one. Sometimes it doesn't work at Eurovision where you have like 3 or 5 songs mixed into one. Like, it didn't work for Agneta, it didn't work for IQ, it didn't even work for Slovenia in 2010. But I think it works here. Heck, it didn't even work for Ranella last year. But I think it works here because there's moments in it where it needs to breathe. You know what I mean? Like, I quite like the part where it goes, I'm gonna stand up like a unicorn out here on my own. I think that's a good hook. And then we go to phenomenal. So I think it works. It works. It's not too jarring. I think the tempo shift is alright. It's not a complete, 180 like. I think it works. The tempo change works in this song. It's not too jarring for me, and I think it's a slow burner because it builds. It's not that immediate, but you gradually get to that big moment. Israel makes you work for it. You know what I mean? Like, Noa Kirel makes you work for it. And you know what? I like it in that way. And yeah, I think this is a good song, and I think this is a bop we need in the competition. I think this is a slick production from Israel this year. They went through an internal selection, then, because X Factor I don't think really worked from them last year. And Noa Kirel is a big name, and she is not doing any pre-parties whatsoever. She does not want to perform the song live before Liverpool. And I guess Israel tends to do the pre-parties, so for the broadcaster not to, or the delegation I should say, not to do like the pre-parties this year, it was probably kind of a big deal for Israel, I guess, because they tend to do so. But I guess they've got faith in Noa Kirel can give us a good performance. I think if she can sing live and perform live, it'd be like Amanda Tereshford last year, where she didn't do any of the pre-parties, and it worked out for Amanda from Greece last year. So, I think Noa doesn't need to do pre-parties. I think I've got faith that she will give us a good performance. It won't be an Andrew Mahi where the lack of performing live hurts her. I think, they've got something good up their sleeves for staging. I'm only concern is how they will stage this, because I don't want it to be like a Maya Feingold where the stage is empty and nobody connects with the song, nor do I want it to be like a Ranella and everything turns into sexy mode and people don't connect it as well. But Israel, I think ever since Gold Boy in 2015, Israel usually gets the staging right. Even Michael Ben David last year. Okay, the song wasn't that great. Okay, it was a Mimi song. But staging wise, it was good. They had a they did the best what they could do last year. So I have faith that this will do well for Israel. Prediction time, how well will this do on the leaderboard? Israel will compete in the second half of the first semi-final. They will form in the number 9 spot in the running order, between Switzerland and Moldova in the running order. So yeah, I think they're in a nice spot in the draw, and I think the early second half draw makes me suggest that if she qualifies and goes to the grand final and gets first half, I think she could be an option to open the grand final, maybe, possibly, depending on how well she does in a semi-final, because I feel like she's going to go through. Like, in a televote only system, like a big star like Noa Kirel with a big fan base, she's going to go through. There ain't no juries to spoil the fun this year in the semis, that's for sure. In the semis, that's for sure. Unless they completely mess up the staging like they did with, sadly, my Fun Gold in 2014. But I think I have faith that they've got something good up their sleeves. The Israeli team knows what they're doing. And yeah, this is qualifying. This could come top 10, maybe, depending on where they're drawn in the grand final. But I've got faith that Israel will do well. My score out of 10, I'm giving it a 7.5. I think that's a good score. It's not my personal favourite bops this year, whatever bangers of songs you can call it. Tempo dancing numbers, I don't know. But no, this is still good. This is a quality slick pop entry that works for me, and I don't mind the tempo changes. It's not too messy, it's not too much. I think it's not too much, and yeah, I like it. In any case, what do you think of the Israeli entry for this year's Eurovision 2023? Comment down below, like and subscribe to this video, and I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, hopefully there'll be more of this, and then a bit of this. Because I'm gonna stand up like a unicorn, out here on my own. It's gonna be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Goodbye, people, goodbye.